Hi, Jason. Yeah, has it been 2 weeks? Longer? Hi, Matthew. I'm good. How are you guys? How are you? I was doing so well. I had curly hair all day. Natural curly hair. I was like, we're just gonna leave it. We're not gonna touch it. And then we'll get there, okay? I'm gonna get there. Hi, Justin. I'm gonna get there. I'm actually like working on something in terms of that. I realized you're allowed to be a mess as long as like you don't have it in your head that it's like a mess, you know? So I'm working to like embracing what I actually like and what I actually am. I'm working on it, okay? And I know like we see the slick people. We see the slick people at the mall. You know who I'm talking about. They wear like the nice long black coats with no animal hair on them. And the sleek hair, the sleek eyebrows. We see them. We see you. We see you. You're looking good. You're looking good. But be honest, like, isn't your Pinterest also full of like, you know, girls with like messy hair and no pants on? Isn't it? Is it Thanksgiving? It is. I already celebrated Thanksgiving. That's like already done. That's old news. Sorry, I'm in Canada, so it's not Thanksgiving for me. But you're right. I've been really busy, guys. And I don't know if I'm like trying to accomplish too much, but we'll see. Let's burn ourselves out. Yeah. I was away traveling. It was really, really good. It's really fun. I have that buzz where I'm like, right, I'm a different person now. You know, that you got after traveling. But I think I'm gonna make it last because I say so. And yeah, I have like lots of plans just in terms of like projects I've wanted to get going for a while. And overall, I'm just feeling really good. You might see Wicked with some friends. That's cool. You know, I still haven't seen it. I'm sure I'll love it. I'm sure it's, I didn't go. I did a very me thing. I just like didn't go. I missed the moment. Don't get me wrong. I was like singing the soundtrack nonstop. But I didn't go see it. I think I'm like kind of worried that the story itself won't live up to the music. Don't you find that's kind of true? Like when Hamilton came out, I just listened to the music. And then when I finally watched it on Disney Plus, I was like, right? Hey Connor, what's up? I'm good. Josh, hi. Week's been really good, but like I'm like this is my goals, my ambitions right now, and I'm like too much. Oh, I'm good. How are you, friend? Really, like I'm good. I think I'm tired. I slept a lot last night. I slept 10 hours last night, guys. I went to bed at, I was like ready to go to bed at 10. And then I said, no, no, no. No, no, no. We're gonna stay up. We're gonna, like, we're an adults. We're not gonna go to bed at 10. We're gonna stay up and read. And then we're gonna go to bed. So I went to bed at 10:30. And then I woke up at like 9. Don't tell anyone, okay? Can I sing Amazing Grace? Like you've seen me sing Amazing Grace. You can't believe it's 1 month away from Christmas. Yo, Ra. I know. I went to Bath and Body Works and I got some candles, and we'll see if I chose well. I think I did. It's about to smell like snowflakes in here. That's what they promised me. How does cashmere smell? Can someone explain that to me? You miss summer? I mean, I miss daylight. It's like, it's trippy to have to be productive. Or no, it's not that. It's just like, I'm like, oh my God, what time is it? It's like only 4 o'clock and I'm like, oh my God, I still have so much to do. There's still hours in the day. Yo, Ra, why are you sad? You live in Canada, Sabrina? We have the same bedtime? That's cool. Where in Canada do you live? Like, I really mean this, guys. Don't interpret. Sorry, I know I look crazy. I know. Get over it. Like, we all have winter, so you can decide, half the year I'm like super depressed. Or you can find beautiful things. Like, you can find good things about it. Don't like buy into seasonal depression if you can't avoid it, you know? Find beautiful things to appreciate about the winter. Like, yes, the days are shorter, but it means like cozy hours are longer. Amazing. And personally, like in the summer, because it's so gorgeous outside, I feel guilty for not being outside and seeing people and socializing. So I actually get like a lot less work done in the summer. In the winter's time to like get those projects going, be creative, stay in and work and do things and read and like feed, you know, in a way. Like hibernation. Yeah, so like we're gonna like feed ourselves in the winter. So in the summer we can go out again. Oh, your mom's name is Sabrina? What's your name? Yo, Snarly, hi. Did they change YouTube? Everyone's just like got their handle now. Yo, Connor, it's okay. You're like definitely not the first one to be like, take me to the bliss. I'm Jenessa, or Nessa, it's nice to meet you. Winter is cozy. Like, winter's amazing. Guys, we're all gonna read Russian literature this winter, right? And we're gonna like light candles and recite poetry and learn how to cook like 3 or 4 dishes from like memory, right? To impress the opposite sex or the same sex, doesn't matter. And we're going to wear a lot of like really good sweaters and really good scarves and really good hats. We're gonna bring our coats out of the closet. They've been like sitting there waiting. All those like coats, come on. Coats, do it for the coats. They deserve it. Do it for the coats. We're gonna get our like winter makeup on. We're gonna bake cookies. We're gonna watch a lot of movies. It's gonna be great. We're gonna be okay. Snow, we have snow here already. Yo, Ivan, nice to meet you. Where in Canada are you? Yeah, you said you're 12. So what, are you in like 7th grade? I really hope, Ivan, like, I believe you, but I really hope, like, I don't know. I believe you. You're in 7th grade? What's it like to be 12? I have things on my mind, but I don't really have a topic today. But I guess maybe something that'll start it off is like, I was watching a YouTuber. I'm so mean sometimes. I have seen some good movies. I was watching like a YouTube video, and this girl was like in a long way, she was talking about healing, like the healing process. I'm so mean. It's not that like I don't think it's real. I just think it's like growing up. Like guys, have we confused growing up with healing? Isn't it just growing up? Meaning like, isn't it just like getting older and wiser and like understanding ourselves more and more and understanding life more and more and becoming like more and more at peace with all of it? Like, maybe you don't have to work so hard at it. Really. Maybe like life will kind of sort it out for you because that's what it's designed to do. Anyway. And she was like, God, you know, like sometimes I just like hate being me. I just hate being me. It's just, yes, there are those days where I'm like, God, I'm so lucky to be her name. But then there's other days that I just hate it. And and where I'm at right now is like, first of all, I just want to say, like, I completely understand where she's coming from because I've been there 100%. I know exactly what she's talking about. I know it exactly. But I think, like, you're misunderstanding who you are. Like, let's call her Chelsea. Like, girl, you're not actually Chelsea. That's where the pain is coming in. You think you're Chelsea. You think you're Chelsea and that you have these problems. And you think that's I. You think that's what's happening. And so you're like trapped. Like your existence depends on Chelsea. And so like it or not, you have to drag Chelsea from spot to spot. And Chelsea has to work on herself because she has issues or like she has this. Her name wasn't Chelsea, by the way. And that's not to say like Chelsea doesn't exist. Like obviously Chelsea exists, okay? Stay with me. But like, she's made up. Like she's an idea. Show me how like Chelsea is like fully a thing and not like just like a congregation of ideas that then we say like person. And who you actually are and who she actually is. Like, is an awareness. Is like the awareness that is aware of Chelsea being Chelsea. Like, is like, I am. That's who you actually are. That's who you are. That is who you always are. And that is always free. And that like doesn't get hurt. That isn't limited. That isn't alone. That isn't struggling. It's aware of struggle. It's aware of all of the things. Like Eckhart Tolle, he talks about when he was, like a young man in university. It's been a while. I want to go back and read Power of Now. And he talks about having this like, this crisis. And he just kept thinking, I can't live with myself anymore. I can't live with myself anymore. I can't live with myself. And something happened as that was like repeating in his mind. And he thought, wait, who can't live with myself? Like how are there two me's? How is that possible? And suddenly he saw that there was like this other identity and Eckhart. And that like all the pain came from identifying with Eckhart. And that actually that like true identity had no problem with him. Like wasn't threatened by him. There was just like when you find that like there's just equanimity with it. And you realize that like that awareness is just, it's just like always there. It's always there. It's like this well that you can just like step into. And it's just at peace and it's just at one and it's just okay with all of it. With all of it. So like there's nothing actually to solve. What's wrong? Like sometimes I just want to ask people like, what's wrong? Actually, what's wrong? And then they'll tell me and I'll be like, okay, is that actually wrong or do you think it's wrong? Do you know for a fact it's wrong? Or do you think it is? And then like, oh, but I'm this way or this is happening. Is it? Or do you think it is? Does that person really not love you? Or do you think they don't? And if you're like, yeah, but they told me. But they told me. Oh, like no one's ever told you something and you didn't believe them? You believe them. You think they don't love you. You. Well, never like, this situation is impossible, or like, it's never gonna happen for me, whatever, like dreams you might be chasing, it's never gonna happen for me, or I can't do this. Is that true, or do you think you can't? Is it true? What's actually causing the pain right now? Really, be honest. Is what's causing the pain that you can't? Because actually, like, that by itself doesn't really mean anything. Like, I can't do lots of things that probably, like, wouldn't be very enjoyable, and I'm, like, fine with that. I can't think of examples, but there's lots of things I can't do that, like, I don't really care about. So not being able to do things doesn't cause pain. Thinking I can't do something and therefore ... whatever it is, but I'm the one thinking that. I'm the one creating that whole world, that whole like world of consequences because this exists, because this is happening. I'm the one. And like, I really mean this, even if you're like, yeah, but society, but other people, again, like, oh yeah. Like, they really don't dictate what you decide is true. You know that, right? Like, there's lots of opinions that people have that, like, you're perfectly fine being like, no. Like, you're perfectly fine with it. You're perfectly fine disagreeing with lots of people. And it doesn't hurt you. But you do agree. That's where it's coming. That's where the pain is. Because you've decided something in your head that's like really scary and really mean and puts you at odds with the thing that you want. And you did that. You did that. And you won't let it go. And you won't change it. Probably because it hurts. It's like very counterintuitive, but it's like, what do I want to say? Like, I noticed for me, honestly, trying to like think clearly about something that hurts can be hard because it's like you just don't have all your faculties there when it comes to it. Like every time you try to go near it, you flinch, you react, right? What if you just like, okay, I'm just gonna take my time with this. I don't need to judge myself for having thoughts or having like certain patterns. I don't need to judge myself about any of this. If someone else was like thinking really poorly about themselves and you wanted to help, how would you approach that person? Would you like yell at them and like, no, you'd be like, hey, it's okay. It's perfectly fine. It's perfectly fine. It's really okay. It's really okay. And these terrible things that you're saying, these scary, scary stories that you're telling, what if they're just stories? Let's just talk it through. Let's just like watch them. Let's just actually look at them. We don't have to change them. If you're not comfortable changing them, we don't have to. We're just gonna actually look at it. We're just gonna get curious. There's nothing wrong with you. There's nothing wrong with you about this. There's nothing wrong with this. But we're actually just gonna take our time. And we're gonna be super gentle. Because if this scary, scary thing is happening to you, or you think it's happening, and then we exacerbate it by heaping on a whole lot of pressure and a whole lot of judgment and a whole lot of like consequence again. If we don't change this, if we don't heal this, we're never gonna have true love or whatever it is. Like, really? That's what's needed in this moment? Really? Really? If you did that to a friend, they would never talk to you about it ever again. Ever again. So like, what if we just chill out? And we realize that like nothing's actually wrong. We just think it is. And we're just like okay with ourselves. And we give up this idea of like fixing. Maybe we even give up on the idea of improvement, of working on ourselves, as if we're like some class assignment. We're all working on ourselves. I'm so much better than I used to be. Oh, now I get to feel good about myself because I'm so much better. Like I really hated that person and now I'm not them. So cool. Cool. Good for you. Sorry, that sounds super like, but really? Really? You'll only like choose yourself, like yourself, accept yourself, love yourself when you're like living up to some standard that you've made up. Because I'll tell you, like, I've lived through that. I've done that. And it's really funny because you really do see that, first of all, like it works. Because you do get this like sense of self-esteem from like some made up standard or like bar that like now you've reached and you're like, yeah, I reached what I wanted to reach. But then you start to see that like that bar like is actually meaningless. Like there's other people that are like, okay, good for you. Like it doesn't actually mean anything. And then you're like, okay, there's something else that I need to like, yeah, but now I'm this. And again, like other people would be like, why is that worth grabbing? Why is that a ring worth grabbing? And it's all self-generated. It's all made up. You're making it all up. And yes, that doesn't mean that other people won't agree with you or disagree with you. Okay, but I'm saying what matters ultimately is what you think. That's actually what you really care about. It is. Admit it. You care what you think. Even if it's like, I really want to think that other people think really highly of me. So look, if you're allowed at any moment to think however you want about you, regardless of what's going on, do you really want there to be conditions? If they're made up, if the conditions are made up, that's what you want? You get to decide right now. Right now. You don't have to like keep putting distance between like you and love and you and success and you and fulfillment and you and contentment and you and beauty, and you don't have to keep doing that. You can realize it's here now. You can just say it's here now. You can just say that. Because it is. Because you're making it all up. You're making up the distance. You're making up the separation. You're making up the trials and the tribulations and the healing. You're making it up. That's not to say it's not real, but I'm saying the mountain is you. Like, you're creating these tests that you have to pass. And things will happen. Yes, things will happen. And that's a good thing. That is a good thing. But again, you get to decide what that means, what all the things mean. And most people take things very personally. And they say, oh, this happened because I didn't do this, or I'm a bad person, or this person is a bad person, or it's not fair, or whatever. And you don't have to make meaning of it, any of it. You can just go like, I'm whole and complete. I'm perfect. Everything is working out perfectly. Even when I'm freaking out. Because you're allowed to do that too, because it's meaningless if you do that. And we're just going to keep going. And what needs to happen will happen. I'm not going to make it mean that it's wrong. Like, I'm not going to make it mean that, like, what if you trust life? What if you trust it? What if you don't assume that you're like, really? You think you're so terrible? Like, sorry, I'm talking more to myself right now. Like, having been someone who was like, I am so worthless and so bad. Really? Really? Like, you, this little dumpling of a human, this is like so bad? No, you're fine. I'm sure there's worse than you. And I'm sure they're fine too. What are you working so hard for? What are you trying to prove? What are you even working towards? What if it's just happening? What if it's like inevitable? What if it's gonna happen anyway? What if it happens anyway and you're like, I missed it. Like, I wasn't even there while it was happening. What if I just chill out and I enjoy myself? And every time I'm over-identifying in like Jenessa or Chelsea or whoever, I go like, let's take a step back and let's just like, what's happening? Where are we? What's happening right now? What good things are happening? This is my life. This is my life. This moment is my life. This moment is my life. This moment. Whatever I hope happens, yeah. Okay, fine. That'll be a probably like really great moment too. But I don't have that. I have this. I have this, and it is my refusal to make this perfect that ironically is preventing that from coming in. Like, you're here. Hi. You know, this person is valuable too. This person is the one who accomplishes X, Y, Z. Is the one who gets the girl. Is the one who... This person. Yeah. This moment is the thing leading up to that. I don't know why, but I think this is related. So apparently, this is like Robert Greene, who did a lot of research on, what was his name? Like the greatest lover who ever lived. Oh, what was it? He like slept with like thousands and thousands and thousands of people over the course of his life. I can't remember. And the one thing that everyone said about him was that he was so relaxed. He was so relaxed. His name will come to me. And he was so present, right? Because I think relaxed and present are the same thing. Like, you know, when they like tell you to breathe, I don't think there's, like, personally, I don't think there's any like magic spell about breath. I think it's just like, it forces us to be present when we breathe. Therefore, it forces us to relax. And the most magnetic people are super, super, super present. And they discover like how this moment, this interaction, this whatever is actually like really cool, really special, really funny, really interesting. They make every moment charged and interesting because it is. And that is intoxicating to be around because that's what we want. Like, we just want to be okay now. We want to be living our lives now. So what if you were the most magnetic person in the room? Not because you were fulfilling all the things that like you arbitrarily made up were the things to be fulfilled, but because you discovered in the moment how everything was fulfilled now. And you played with it, and you enjoyed it, and you created with it, and you celebrated it, and you shone a light on it. And you might realize that actually you really like yourself. You actually really, really, really like yourself. Or you really, really, really like Chelsea because like Chelsea didn't happen by mistake. Like, you actually selected and chose all those things that make up Chelsea. You just also simultaneously made up stories along the way that said that it was bad. So anyway, I think that's my rant. It's not a rant. That's my story. you, Josh. Thank you. Praiser, no, thanks. I forget who asked if I'd watched any good movies lately. I did actually, and I thought it was so interesting because these were two movies that were like really panned by the critics. And I'm not someone who like goes against popular opinion. I'm really not. If everyone loves a movie, I'm like, yeah, it's probably pretty good. And if a lot of people hate a movie, I'm like, yeah, probably right. Hi, Oceans of Spiders. Hello. No, so I watched The Materialists, which I was really excited about when it first came out. I don't know, I was just excited about it. Because it's Celine's song and, her first directorial debut was like such a hit, and I thought she had like a really distinct, intelligent perspective on modern day society and past lives and like romantic relationships and identity. If you don't know, Materialists, so like I think it's so interesting because I actually just think like the marketing for this was a mess. I think that's the problem, honestly, because everyone was selling it as a love triangle between like Dakota Johnson and Pedro Pascal and Chris Evans, I guess. It's a love triangle movie. It's a romantic comedy. It's a love triangle. It's the Vampire Diaries. Yo, okay. It's not a love triangle. It's not a romantic comedy. It's not funny. Like, I'm sorry. I can't think of a funny, amusing moment. It's not funny. It's like, it's Celine's song. It's like so in keeping with her. And I actually just think it has like some really, really interesting things to say about worth and value and like how we're trying to prove simultaneously how valuable we are as human beings, but also as like romantic partners in order to get the highest return on that value, in order to like get someone of highest value. I thought it was really intelligent and like really true. Like a lot of the things I've definitely noted, and I just feel like she's really amazing at, I feel like what she's doing is just like asking questions with her films and like trying to have a conversation with all of us through her films. So yeah, I definitely think it's worth a watch. I thought like it was beautifully shot. Again, I really like her style. I thought like, oh my God. There's like this moment with Pedro Pascal. And he's like very, very, very put together the whole movie. And they also say something in that I've like thought in the past too. And I've been like, okay, finally, like, let's just acknowledge that, because I actually feel like acknowledging that is more romantic than pretending, which is like marriage is a business agreement. It's a business agreement. It's saying like, hey, two people of equal value, let's merge our assets and like, let's work together for the rest of time. So he's very much like, I'll bring value to your life, you'll bring value to mine. And very like cool, very slick. And obviously like he has a lot going for him. He's super handsome, super rich, super successful, super confident. He has all the things. And then there's like this, am I spoiling the movie? She doesn't end up with him. You knew that, right? Because it's not a love triangle. It's not. She just happens to date Pedro Pascal. Sorry. But he says like, the thing about love is I feel so stupid. I feel so stupid in romantic relationships. And I thought yeah, I thought that was so honest, where like you want to feel like safe and protected in a way by being like, right, like I just obviously have everything to provide a good husband, and like I have like all the things on paper. I have all the things. I've accomplished all the things in the material world, so that you'll choose me, so that you'll want me, so that you'll love me, so that love will be there. Or maybe I just get to like skip love altogether. Actually, that's more. I get to not do that. I have an out. I just get to have a person, and I get to stay like nice and safe. I'm valuable. I'm a man. But we don't have to do the love thing. But like the love thing's kind of it's actually the most valuable part of it. So yeah, I love that. And then I also watched After the Hunt with Julia Roberts. And I also thought that was like super, was it my favorite movie of the year? No, but I'm thinking about it and I thought it was like super interesting and intelligent. And again, it was a discussion. So I don't know. I guess right now I don't really agree with the critics. Man bats. Okay, I'm probably gonna miss that one. Okay. I'm gonna go soon. Unless you guys have anything you want to talk about? How's Theo? Thanks. He's good. He really missed me. It's pretty overwhelming when I got home. He's good. He's getting bigger and bigger. He likes to hang out on the stairs. Yeah, we were talking today about how if he gets any bigger, he's gonna like if he gets any longer, he's gonna be like taking up the whole stair, and we're gonna have to, I don't know, we're gonna have to jump over him somehow. He's a whole stair length. He's good. I got to take him off leash today, and it was really nice watching him run on our walk. Can you clone me? Sure. Okay. Thanks, gift card. Okay. I love you guys so much. So I'll be going live on Saturday. Yeah, we'll see. I'll be going live on Saturday, and no promises, but I might be more active on this channel. Starting very soon. Love you too. No, I'm not. Okay. I love you guys. Bye.